Parkour, literally translated, means the obstacle course. It's a mixture of two words in French. And the founder's name is David Bell, who's that 33-year-old French Vietnamese man who just gave it a name. He started it as a childhood game that he just named it as he got older and said, look, this is a sport that we can do. And his co-founder was Sébastien Foucault, and we've met Sébastien Foucault and the Yamakasi, which were the original French group from the beginning. We've learned things from them. We've been to France. That was the first country I've been to, just to pay homage to them and stuff like that. Parkour started in the UK about roughly 5 years ago, and it's pretty much the world's fastest growing sport at the moment. It's mostly the teenagers that are really into it because of the lifestyle it provides. It gives you a great sense of freedom, of liberty. For us, it's a way of life. You know, we just live our lives this way now, and it's pretty much changed the way we live. And I've been doing it professionally for 5 years with Urban Free Flow, and met some amazing people doing it and stuff. And everyone kind of brings their own kind of unique style into it. Some people come from a martial arts background, gymnastics, breakdancing, you know, all kinds of different backgrounds. And they kind of bring in little bits of their background within to the sport, and it just gets developed that way. I mean, this is a really developing sport, but in essence, there is you have parkour, which is the set fundamental movement of efficiency and motion. So you aim to overcome the obstacles in your environment in the most efficient way. But now you have free running as well, and free running is pretty much a freedom of expression, like the art of movement, where you overcome your environment again, but it's more stylized. You do it with style, with the flips, with the spins, the twists, you know, the balances and all that sort of stuff. It's not about being chased or chasing or escaping, which is more parkour based. It's on the efficiency, the speed. Free running is more about the style and the elegancy and, you know, the showmanship about it. So yeah, recently there was a Red Bull Art of Motion competition in Austria, which I took part in as well, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Some 28 people from around the world just doing free running parkour. It was just amazing, and this is really developing, and it's really at full throttle now, with America really waking up to it and stuff like that. It's just taking off at a huge scale, with all the competitions being set up as well. And soon there'll be a competition within the UK that Urban Free Flow will set up, hopefully for the end of 2008 this year. At the beginning of 2007, I started to teach workshops at Mobility Sports Centre, and I teach free running and parkour. So I work on fundamental moves, strengthening, conditioning, flexibility, and technique most importantly, because technique is something which you need to understand and learn and adapt and put into your muscle memory. Once you have technique, you can apply it everywhere. So, and I've noticed a lot of my students improve rapidly over a few months, and it makes me happy to see that. And I always get new people every week. There's always a certain number of regulars, but there's always new people turning up just to try it out, give it a try. Some people for the first time ever, and they walk away with a huge smile on their face. People really enjoy what they do, because this is pretty much like what all little kids do when they climb onto couches and beds and they jump off. You can't stop them because it's just a part of human nature. In modern day, a lot of people have lost this survival instinct, so this is a kind of way of life that can bring about these survival instincts. Parkour is more than just a way of life. It's an extreme sport, it's an art because it has a lot of expression to it. It's extreme because we take a lot of risks sometimes, you know, we calculate the risks, so we don't do anything like a jackass would. We calculate everything, you know, with discipline. We train with discipline and dedication and determination. You know, there's certain ways to train as well. You can train in like flexibility, strength, and all this sort of stuff, but you know, you need 3 types of strength for parkour to be successful at it. The physical strength, the mental strength, and some sort of spiritual strength that gives you the kind of burning desire to carry on with it.
So my name is Frank, nickname Kali. I come from martial arts. I'm a taekwondo instructor in Paris, and I did hip-hop dancing, and I had lots of injuries on my left side, ankle, knee, hip, everything was wrecked. I couldn't move. I couldn't walk for 3 months, and when I arrived here, I was looking to find, yeah, something to do, something interesting, something that I like, and I found Urban Free Flow and acid class, and since perfect rehabilitation. So I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I would like to live of parkour, but you can see it's very popular, and if you want to be picked up, you have to be very special. So maybe I can be special thanks to my martial arts and other skills, but everybody can bring his own style in the discipline.
I'm Rich Chapman.
And I'm Tim Norburn.
And I've been doing parkour for about 2 years now.
Yeah, and I've been doing it for just under a year. And my big influences in parkour is I used to do a lot of climbing, do a lot of rock climbing, and that gave me a good, strong background for parkour. What got me into parkour was like just seeing videos on the internet. I searched climbing a lot, and that sort of led onto parkour, and I started using those videos and got into it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing gymnastics and saw Jump Britain on TV on Channel 4 with Urban Free Flow in there, so that got me into parkour.
Yeah, influences in parkour. We take a lot of influence from animals and stuff because the way they move and the way they move is really smooth and stuff. But other than that, it's just finding what you like doing and enjoy. Moving smoothly through your environment. It's all good, man.
Just go out there and do it.
I got into parkour like about 3 years ago. I met some guys from Cambridge. I was actually training in a gym for something to do. I was training for a martial art to learn more acrobatic kicks and stuff. Met some guys and they just sort of showed me the movements and stuff. And from that point on, you know, I fell in love with parkour. Let's get online. I mean, actually had the good fortune of going to school with one of the guys from Urban Free Flow. So I met up with him and yeah.
My name's Connor. I've been doing free running for 6 months. How I started was it just in school. Everyone was like just running around chasing each other. So me and my mates wanted to do something different. So we just started jumping over poles, jumping over like trees and stuff like that. Yeah. And then typed in on the internet South Bank and stuff like this. Where's all the good free running places? And it came up South Bank, and then I came here, and I met new free runners, and they were teaching me new moves, and now I've learned so many things that I would never thought I would do before. I watch quite a lot of their videos, but when I watch it, it actually kind of like helps me a bit because I watch it carefully how they do new moves, and the stuff they do is just amazing.
The injury. Yeah, basically I was here playing PK tag, which I don't advise, man. And I just kind of went over the wall and I just didn't really think what was on the other side, kind of slipped, and I'll show you. So I came over that wall, straight over that, and slipped here, whacked my hand here. And I just kind of got up, used my arm, and just kind of got up, and I didn't realise I'd done my arm in. Came up to my friend was just like, Chima, your arm's in an S shape, looked at it. That's how I done it, but yeah, you have to really take your time. Don't play PK tag. It's a stupid game.
Just make sure you don't do things that you know you can't do, yeah. And if you was to learn, like, if you was to learn a flip, yeah, but you don't know, if you was to learn a flip, but there's no one with you that can actually do a flip to support you, it's not safe to do it because you could like land on your face or something, and to not do it on like concrete and stuff like that. It's much safer to do it either in the school or at the sand. Yeah.